transformed his life. And he read it every day for 60 years because he recognized the value of that book in his personal development journey. Now, some of you may know that Simon Zucchi actually says that Bob Proctor was his first mindset mentor back in the late 90s. It was Bob Proctor that turned him on to the importance of mindset, personal development in property. And in fact, in this book, Simon talks about it there, and Rob was talking about it at the very beginning of the evening. 3 core principles for success in property investment are that specialist knowledge, the supportive community, like PIN, like-minded people that you do the journey with, and mindset. And I'm also in agreement with Simon that mindset is the biggest part of this journey. That success comes through a combination of strategy and mindset. And once again, in Simon's book, Property Magic, he says the same thing, and in fact quotes the same numbers, and we're using the Pareto principle here, the 80-20 rule, that mindset is 80% of the success. If you don't get your mindset right, you're going to struggle with your strategy. Strategy is like Property Mastermind program. The strategies that PIN teaches on it work. But not everybody succeeds with the strategies. The strategies work for anybody, but not everybody succeeds. Why is that? It's not the strategy. It's not even the person. It's the mindset of the person trying to implement the strategy. And it's so critical to understand that. See, once you have the right mindset, success becomes inevitable almost. Favorite quote of mine from Napoleon Hill from Think and Grow Rich. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Whatever you can dream up, if you like it enough, if you want it enough, you can have it. If you can believe it. If you can believe in your goal, your dream, and you want it enough, you can absolutely have it. The challenge, of course, is belief, which is what I'm going to talk about tonight. But when you have that belief, success is a really simple strategy, as simple as this, or a simple formula rather. Desire, decision, and determination. The desire for the goal, the decision to go after it, and the determination to keep going until you achieve it. Because if you don't quit, you've got to succeed. Desire, then, it's not just I'd like to, I want to, I think it's what I want. Napoleon Hill in Think and Grow Rich called it burning desire. You've got to have a white, hot, burning desire for what you want. You've got to really want it. And then a decision isn't simply, yeah, I'm going to go for this, I'm going to try it, see what happens. It's a committed decision. Like, I'm going to do this no matter what. A committed decision. Then it's simply taking action. Then it's simply about doing what needs to be done, learning what you need to do and doing it. So the challenge here for most people is making the decision. Human beings don't like making decisions. Why? Because we prefer certainty. We prefer safety. People don't like making decisions if they don't know how they're going to achieve their goal. But the truth is, as I said earlier, if your goal's big enough, you won't know how. You don't need to know how when you make the decision. So in the 60s, the space race, the American president at the time, John F. Kennedy, wanted to send a rocket to the moon, wanted to land astronauts on the surface of the moon. And he asked the head of the space agency, what would it take to do that, bring them home safely. And seemingly the answer wasn't all the technical stuff and the money stuff. The answer was simply the will to do it. The will to do it. If we want it enough, if we really want to do something, we can figure out how.